Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to The Infinite Geek. I'm Dale Denton.
And I guess I'm Christopher Donald.
I guess,
yeah. I'll decide to be him today.
Welcome to our Comic-Con special episode, just recapping all the big, awesome stuff from San Diego Comic-Con 2014 that we didn't get to do in our last episode.
Yep, so this episode will basically be what we thought was the good things that came out.
A lot of good things.
Oh, yes, indeed.
But not as much as I thought there would be.
There's one thing that I'm really happy about, but we'll get to that.
Well, the world is happy that has happened.
I know, a lot of people are happy, aye.
But yes, let's get to it, shall we?
Oh, the screen's turned off. There we go.
What's our first topic of the day, Chris?
Batman vs Superman had its teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Because that teased a hell of a lot of people.
Yeah, and they brought Zack Snyder. He brought the Trinity onto
Oh, that's what it is, yeah.
Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, and Gal Gadot.
Oh.
You know, the first time in history that a live-action Trinity has been to get. Oh, it's just fucking amazing.
The reveal trailer, it's been taken down. Like as soon as a video of it comes up, it's taken down straight away. I've noticed that because all the ones that I've seen, they've disappeared.
I've noticed that on YouTube they've started naming it something else. Like instead of like I seen one called Milo and Sage. You know.
Fair enough.
We've seen the trailer. Haven't we, Chris?
God, we have.
Yes, and what are our thoughts on this trailer?
Nerdgasms galore on that trailer from me.
Oh yes. I'm trying my absolute best not to freak out here, folks.
Like I think in the last episode I said about Batman not having the white eyes.
Look what happened.
And if you've not seen the trailer, the teaser, one of Batfleck's suits is based on the Dark Knight Returns armour, where it has the white eyes.
It was exactly like the comic. Yeah. It was amazing.
So it does have the armour suit in Holy Jesus.
For anyone who hasn't seen the trailer, we'll give you a brief description. It's black, right? And then it kind of comes on and it's raining and you're on a rooftop and you see Batman in his armour and he pulls a tarp off something and it's the spotlight.
Like the bat signal.
Yeah. And he pulls the lever, the switch.
And he basically puts it on.
It's spot, but he does it with dramatic effect.
Yeah. It's not just walking into a room.
It sparks and then the bat light lights up and it's like the bat symbol, the Dark Knight Returns Frank Miller bat symbol, the huge fat one. It's brilliant, and it pans up from Batman in the spotlight into the sky where we see the bat signal, and then there's a flash of lightning, and who do we see floating in the middle of the symbol? Superman.
But
it's fucking angry Superman.
Angry Superman.
Fucking red eyes and just like.
It's basically like revving up the laser eyes.
Yeah, and then we cut to a Batman, close up on Batman and his white eyes as he just kind of stares him down, and then just the logo. You know, all the while this trailer's happening, we have like the pounding background beat, this like epic music, just like boom, 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 boom.
I think from that like 2-3 minute video.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited over it.
Mm-hmm. Here's a question for you: Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice or Age of Ultron?
Age of Ultron.
Really?
Remember, I'm more of a Marvel fan.
True, and I'm kind of more of a DC guy, and just oh my god, it's just the fact that it's so Dark Knight Returns, and I love my Dark Knight Returns.
You do, yeah.
Fucking. Is there any more we can? Oh, there is more.
Right, we've got it written down.
Yeah.
Another thing they showed us along with the teaser. Sorry, there was a few screens of Superman and Batman, and also Wonder Woman.
Our first look at Wonder Woman, yeah.
She looks friggin' badass.
Fucking Xena Warrior Princess right there.
Fuck, she's got nothing to do with nothing.
Hey, don't diss Xena.
Oh, true.
I don't know why I'm saying that. I hate Xena.
I enjoyed it.
Really?
Yeah.
So cheesy.
But Wonder Woman, she's looking. Oh,
I like that they've gotten rid of the red, white, and blue.
the lycra basically.
Yeah, like she doesn't look like a prostitute.
It's more battle armor than anything else.
We'll put the picture up.
Yeah.
And
This episode's going to really be a test to see if I can do pictures while we're talking.
so it's also going to feature our brand new intro, folks.
Oh yeah, the new intro.
Our Mass Effect intro.
I'll write that down. New.
It's really awesome.
Intro.
And it's the costume is it's like bronze and gold, and she's got the lasso of truth.
She does have the lasso. I thought that was good.
And the fucking sword, and there's like lava and rock around her, and it's just fucking.
Oh is the word.
I mean, and I've got my doubts about Gal Gadot as an actress. I still worry that she's not going to be a good enough actress, but the look is perfect.
The look's perfect.
That's a Wonder Woman I want to see.
I agree, yeah.
I see. I didn't do it with any kind of. I wasn't thinking anything like that. But look at the grin in your face.
I'm sitting with a big cheesy grin here.
You whore, Chris. You whore.
I know.
Yeah. Happy with DC's reveals?
Yes. Very happy.
I love it all, but there's a part of me that's just a bit disappointed that Dwayne Johnson never came on and just went Shazam.
Very true. That would have been brilliant.
That would have been perfect.
Because he still is teasing everyone.
I know,
what he's
right?
going to be.
And he was there. He was at Comic-Con promoting Hercules, I think.
I know. I bet you he's wearing he was in normal clothes and everything, but under it he's either got like a Black Adam or a Shazam suit on.
Oh, it's yeah. Let's move on to Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel. They've, along with the Age of Ultron stuff, they also announced that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 has been announced.
Yeah, officially. July 2017.
That's actually not too far away.
Yeah, only 3 years. And
because the film's out tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! I've been
showing times are, I think, 20 to 6 for 2D, and then the 3D ones are earlier on.
Nice. We need.
I know, because I was looking at times.
The reviews I've read and watched, they all say Rocket is the star of this film. He's like the new Heath Ledger Joker. You just want to see more of him.
I think Bradley Cooper was a good choice for the voice.
Oh, I love Bradley Cooper.
I don't think anybody else would have been able to. From things that I've seen.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say they'd like him as the Flash, but Marvel got him first.
Yeah.
As a raccoon. Fucking 10 years ago, who would have thought that we'd be talking about a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, 2, a talking raccoon.
Just wait till it's they expand the Green Lantern universe.
Oh, it needs
and
to happen.
we start talking about the squirrel with a ring.
I know, right? Fucking
Jesus.
the Kilowog solo movie.
Tell you, I'd like to see that.
Kilowog's awesome.
Aye, but back on track. Sorry.
Yeah, James Gunn is returning to direct. And he's talked about what we could see. It's going to expand everything that we see in the first film. And the cast have also implied that we're going to see a Guardians Avengers crossover.
Yeah, that's bound to happen anyway.
Probably Avengers 3, to be honest.
Yeah.
Especially if Thanos is the big bad.
Plus, like I've said in the last episode and probably the episode before that, the Hulk, there's going to be a major game changer at the end of this Avengers.
I don't want to know.
That's all I know. It's going to be a game changer for him. He's either getting launched into space or something else is happening.
I know though, but from what I've seen, I know they alluded to Bruce Banner's going through some stuff in this film.
Oh, see, we're on the Hulk. Sorry, that we're
Okay.
going off.
Okay.
There's more stuff happening with Omega Hulk.
Oh, do tell.
Banner has a new alias and it's Doc Green.
Doc Green.
Yeah.
Ah!
That's all I know so far, so
God.
we can go back to.
That's like the Incredible Hulk movie where, when he was chatting with Mr. Blue, he was Mr. Green.
See, that's what I was thinking.
That's pretty cool.
Right, back to.
Yeah. Are you excited for Guardians 2?
I'm going to go see it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm going to myself.
By all means, take me along with you.
I'll hide you in my bag.
Yeah, I can fit.
Along with my camera equipment.
I can still fit.
Probably.
I'm a tiny boy, people.
As well as the Guardians, announcement, they did show a teaser for Age of Ultron.
Yeah, that full panel. I've watched the panel, but the
Have you
trailer
read
hasn't.
the description of the trailer?
Yes.
If you haven't read the description of the trailer, the way it goes is everybody's in. Is it Stark Tower?
Yeah.
They're in Stark Tower trying to lift Thor's hammer.
Yeah, they're having like a party or something.
Yeah, they're all trying to lift it. Like they all fail. Like there's a bit where Tony tries to lift it and he goes, "Oh, okay, I'll be back in a minute," and he comes back with an Iron Man arm. Still doesn't lift it. Then the Captain, he goes up and it moves a tiny bit, but then Thor kind of quickly gets him away from it and says, "Oh, it turns out you all aren't worthy." That's when Ultron crashes through and does his speech about how they're never worthy and all that mumbo jumbo. Nope.
Yeah, because Tony's imprinted him with like, take out bad people, make the world a better place.
Yeah.
And through Ultron's kind of logic, the smarter he gets, it's like, well, the world would be a better place without all of you, you know. So he's basically just trying to fulfill what Tony told him to do.
He's not really a bad guy per se. He's just not programmed very well.
Because Tony's a bit of an arrogant jackass.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, but we love him for it.
Yeah. Also, was it not at the end of that teaser when it's like fades to black or something? The guy that's playing Thanos appeared with it.
Yeah, he came. Well, Robert Downey Jr. was like, we got awesome bad guys, and then he was like, how do we top bad guys? I mean, how do we top Ultron? And then he was just kind of like, we got Thanos. And then Josh Brolin marches on stage with the Infinity Gauntlet and just like stands up and on top of the panel and it's just like, oh. Then he goes up to Robert Downey Jr., grabs the microphone. Where's my rosebud? And he does it in like a Thanos type voice as well.
So do you think that'll be his voice for it then?
I think so. And then Robert Downey Jr. just kind of like, here's the rosebud. And he grabs it and eats it. It's fucking amazing. Then storms off. It's
He's
brilliant.
away to the Guardians panel.
Yeah. I think he was a perfect choice for Thanos.
I think if they like bulk him up with CG and everything,
Yeah, he's doing like the motion
and they
capture.
give them the Ripley chin, that'll be very good.
Even without it, he looks like he's got a Thanos type face.
He's got a butt chin, so they just need to make that a bit bigger.
He would have been a good Batman if he got the part.
Yeah, it would have been interesting.
He was the runner-up for the role of Batman.
Was he?
Yeah, it was Ben Affleck that won out, but he was the runner-up, which would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
Still on. Well, does it class as Marvel? Seeing it's not done by Marvel.
are we not going to mention the fact that Captain America's shield breaks?
Oh yeah. What is it that breaks it?
I don't know, but it's
Oh, that was one of the pictures.
at the end of the trailer. Tony sees the broken shield, and it's like, whoa.
Welp.
And apparently through the trailer, there's a song playing, and then Ultron just kind of says, "No strings on me," like in a really scary but
Yeah.
funny way.
Oh. I really want to see that
I
now.
know, right? I fucking still a year to wait for this thing. Well, under a year, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Hi. I don't know if it is Marvel news. It's kind of Marvel news, but it's not really Marvel news.
Marvel Comics, Marvel character, but owned by Fox.
Yeah.
It's a whole other situation, folks.
Well, I think it was 2 days ago, possibly.
You told me about this because I didn't know.
Deadpool movie test footage was leaked onto the internet. It was okay quality. You could see what was happening and everything.
It wasn't like live action. It was kind of like
No, it is live action.
it was like a blend of CG
Yeah.
though, and
It's a kind of. Oh, I don't know how to explain it. What kind of films are like it?
I see. I kind of
you said
compared it to
Beowulf?
Beowulf. Yeah, it's got that kind of like. It looks real, but it looks fake at the same time.
It's like, you know how the old. It was a show when we were smaller, and the guy was a cartoon, but he came into the real world, and you could obviously tell he was CG. It's kind of like that. This could be describing like a shit ton of 90s cartoons, but
It reminds me of like an episode of The Simpsons.
possibly. But it's kind of a blend of CG and real. and it's got all of Deadpool's humour. The suit is perfect. Ryan Reynolds, he was a good choice for Wade Wilson in the Wolverine Origins movie.
Let's not bring up the Wolverine Origins movie.
But when they turned him into Deadpool,
Baraka from Mortal Kombat.
it was a shit version of Deadpool.
It wasn't even Deadpool.
It wasn't even Deadpool.
It was like the Merc with a mouth, and what did they do?
But what they've done now is they've still got Ryan Reynolds, and they've let him just... I bet they've just given him a microphone, told him to read some of the comics, and then just left him in a room.
Yeah, he was perfect.
He was perfect.
It was...
So it's still got his voice, his humour. He does breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, he talks to us, yeah.
He's got the voice range for it. It's just brilliant. But then, today, Fox released the actual HD footage. And I showed you it when you got here. And,
it's just that moment where the car flips and it goes into slow motion, and the bike driver's just staring at Deadpool through the window, and he shows him the picture of him cutting his head off
that it was drawing at the start.
Yeah, and then you just see him go for the sword and cut his head off.
It's gonna be good.
I want to see this. I need to see the full film of this. It needs to come out. We talked about this in the last episode.
Did we?
Fox's Mystery 2018 film. Do you think this is...
That could be it.
The mystery film?
I will happily freeze myself until 2018.
4 years. Fuck.
Like he's just said, 2018, there is a mystery film from Fox. There has been, like, from just now, today, there's been no sign of a release date. There's no kind of anything tied to it. There was a script that was leaked years ago, but they've obviously changed it because it is similar to the leaked footage.
Yeah.
But it has been changed. So
this is basically like the Ant-Man test footage that Edgar Wright did.
That was leaked years ago.
Leaked and then was like officially revealed later on.
They've still to actually start shooting for the Ant-Man film.
Ant-Man's got a lot of problems now because Edgar Wright left. Then they tried to get another director, a few directors, and they said no. Then they finally got Peyton Reed, and now, like, it's being rewritten, and now some of the actors have left, and it's like they're still maintaining that it's going to be out like a year from now.
Yeah.
It's like, how? Fuck, when they're still writing
all
the script.
All the movie magic. That'll be it.
I'm really worried about Ant-Man. But here's hoping it's good.
Yeah. So away from all the superhero stuff to more fantasy.
Yeah.
The Hobbit. I was going to say The Hobbit 2. It's not The Hobbit 2. Not even 2.
It's free.
The Hobbit Battle of the Five Armies. We were talking about it either last episode or episode before.
We were talking about the first poster that was released for it.
Yeah, we were talking about the first poster. But now, like from Comic-Con, the trailer has been released.
Yeah, officially.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on it?
I was close to crying, man, because it's they call it in the trailer. It says witness the defining chapter of the Middle-earth saga, and this, as we know, is the third Hobbit film. But not only that, it's the final Middle-earth film because they don't have the rights to any of the other books. This is going to be the last we ever see of Peter Jackson's Middle-earth.
They better make it a good ending.
Yeah. Well, if you've read the book, then it's going to be. This is going to be the most emotional one. And not only that, they put the song from Return of the King.
I know.
And it was like, oh, you hit me right there.
It's the song that Pippin sings to the Lord Denethor.
Lord Denethor. Crazy steward of Gondor. As Faramir's riding basically to his death.
Yeah, basically the scene where he's eating like a pig and he's singing for him and it's all emotional. It's that song.
It sets the tone beautifully because this is the final conflict of The Hobbit. This is when they say the defining chapter. It kind of is because everything that happens here sets up the Lord of the Rings. You know, and it's and you got Thorin looking at the gold and kind of on edge and creepy looking, and then there's like the elves and Bard the bowman, and then Bard's like, what will you have, peace or will you have war? And then you cut to Thorin in a crown and armor. It's just, I want war.
I'll put a link to the trailer in the description so you can go and watch it.
It's beautiful, and you have Bilbo. Like, one day I'll remember All the good, all the bad, everyone who lived and everyone who didn't. Yeah.
Oh,
You talk about it more. I'm going on here.
I don't know. That's all I know.
Yeah. I don't like it when people like say they don't like the Hobbit films. I mean, because they're not meant to be on the same scale as Lord of the
I
Rings.
know.
You know, it's the Hobbit that sets up that scale for
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings to happen, and you know, but I can't wait.
I just hope it's good.
I think it's gonna be great, man. I've loved the first two,
It just means whenever there's a Lord of the Rings night, it needs to be
all six.
all of them. Oh, just wait till the extended edition
Oh.
comes out.
I've got the extended edition for An Unexpected Journey, and the extended edition for Desolation of Smaug comes out once Battle of Five Armies is out at cinemas.
A bit of a side note for you, Reed, because I know you'll get to this point. We're never watching all of the extended editions. We tried it with Lord of the Rings, it didn't work. We're not doing it with The Hobbit.
Hey.
So, no.
I just want to say I am up for that. You know, goddamn right.
Don't give them any ideas.
Our eyes will bleed, but my God, it will be worth it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Right, moving on.
No. Well, yeah, moving on. You know more about this than me.
Well, I don't. It's basically Legendary Studios had a panel at Comic-Con, and they officially announced Godzilla 2.
I've still to see the first one.
It's very good. Oh my God, I love that film. I liked it when I first seen it, but
Yeah.
then the more I thought about it, oh, I loved it. Very deep, very deep. It's like Jaws, but with kaiju.
Do you know I've still to see Jaws?
You are fucking me.
Nope. I've still to see Jaws. That's on my list of the films that I'll never see.
It's quite a classic not to have seen.
I know.
Wow. Well, there you go, bombshell of the day, folks.
Shots fired.
Yeah, they kind of already said they were going to do a Godzilla 2 and a Godzilla 3.
Oh, yeah, I do know a wee bit about Godzilla 2. I've watched my machinima videos on this.
Yeah, like
Mothra and
Rodan
that one,
and King Ghidorah
King Ghidorah, they've all been
confirmed.
to be in this.
Yeah, it's gonna be one big brawl, especially Mothra, because Mothra's like Godzilla's nemesis.
Yeah,
It's the one he's never been able to defeat by himself.
it's true.
Not that I'm like a Godzilla expert or anything.
No, not at all, Dale.
I'm really not either. I know little about Godzilla, but I do love it.
As well as Godzilla 2 being announced.
Yeah, they confirmed that Gareth Edwards is coming back to direct Godzilla 2.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Oh.
but he'll be back. He's doing the first Star Wars spin-off film, which will be out in 2016. But after that, he's coming back for Godzilla 2.
Fair enough.
And continue.
As well as Godzilla 2 being announced, they've also announced a film called Skull Island. It's a reboot.
I'm not sure.
Well, not really a reboot, but an origin story.
Yeah, it's been described as an origin
for
story.
King Kong, because he's from Skull Island.
Yeah, it's how Kong got there, essentially.
It's not going to be related to the Jack Black film.
The Peter Jackson one. Yeah.
I know it more as the Jack Black one.
I like Jack Black in that film. I love that film.
I don't like the bug bit.
The giant caterpillars and whatnot.
Yeah, that bit. No, that.
Where they eat Andy Serkis whole.
Yeah, that bit. That bit always gives me the GBs.
I'm just glad it wasn't spiders.
Oh God, no.
Oh, that would I love the film, but spiders were in that scene. No.
Do you know if there's a? Well, do you know much about?
I think they showed like a small teaser trailer, but I haven't seen it, and I don't know anything about it other than the fact it's happening. But I'm excited because I like King Kong.
Right.
And here's a question for you.
There'll be an answer for you.
Both Godzilla 2 coming out, which will have more monsters in it, and you have like a new King Kong coming out, and they're both by Legendary. Do you think they're forging like a monster cinematic universe, like a shared universe where we could see eventually Godzilla and King Kong cross over?
Has there been things like that before?
Yeah, there was an old Japanese film called Godzilla versus King Kong.
Well, there you go then. A lot of old things are trying to get renewed, so...
That old film was different though, because the rights were like the There's a whole issue with the rights
Yeah.
with these like old classic monsters, but how would that work though? Because King Kong's tiny compared to Godzilla, especially this new Godzilla.
Well, if they're making a reboot, they might make him bigger.
I guess, but I mean,
Skull Island might be a continent.
but the whole point of King Kong was that he climbed the Empire State Building, and I mean, Godzilla is the size of the Empire State Building.
There you go. Then you've got King Kong climbing Godzilla.
Yeah, that could be cool. Or maybe they won't fight each other. Maybe it'll be a team up. You know,
You've
against.
got Godzilla running along with King Kong on his shoulder,
Yeah.
screaming away.
It's like riding the dragon or whatever.
There you
Riding the Godzilla. But yeah, I'm excited for Godzilla 2.
Well, I'll still see the first one.
Oh yeah, excited for Skull Island.
Well, I'll still see the first. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Skull Island.
Same.
Okay, you'll definitely know more about this than me,
Oh yeah.
so you can ramble on.
Have you ever played Star Wars: The Old Republic?
Nope.
It was like the MMO that came out in like 3 years ago.
Okay, if you hear any weird noises just now, I'm pouring a drink.
It was an MMO created by BioWare, and it was a successor to their Knights of the Old Republic games. But of course, after the Disney buyout, the Old Republic was one of the things that became Legends, non-canon.
Yeah, you've said stuff about that before.
Yeah, but there's like a thing going around now that they might be making Old Republic canon. They might be canonizing it. Because
If you haven't figured out what canonizing means,
in
it'll
continuity,
be part of that universe.
Yeah.
It'll be real,
it
basically.
happened essentially. It'll be part of the franchise's history.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's an expansion coming out soon called Galactic Strongholds, and apparently, if this turns out to be true, there's going to be planets that will feature in Episode 7 in this expansion.
Ah, right. So they're trying to connect the two of them together.
Yeah, that links and whatnot. And we'll put a link to where I read this on, the
In the description.
yeah, because it would take too long to go through it all. But they basically say this expansion will have links to Episode 7, and there may be a sequel to the Old Republic in the works, which will further tie it to the new canon.
Fair enough.
And also the big bad guy of the game, Emperor Vitiate.
Vitiate.
Yeah, who was like a Sith Lord who became an immortal emperor of the Sith Empire,
As you do.
who basically drained the life out of entire planets and was aiming to drain the life out of the entire universe.
Ah, so Parallax.
He was cooler than the fucking big cloud that Ryan Reynolds threw into the sun. Don't even get me started.
And back to Star Wars, come on.
Yeah, and apparently there's going to be an expansion in the near future where all classes from the game, because you can choose your class,
Yeah.
all classes will have to unite to defeat the Emperor once and for all.
Ah, right.
But Emperor Vitiate will also feature in Episode 7, or something about Emperor Vitiate will
It'll-
be in Episode 7.
It'll be mentioned then.
Yeah. Or the bad guy in Episode 7 will be like worshipping Vitiate.
It'll be connected to
Yeah.
him some way.
It also ties in, do you remember the rumour that was like Episode 7 could be called The Ancient Fear?
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
That Emperor Vitiate would tie in with that. And some of the
Oh, would
rumours
it
that have been
so?
going
Yeah.
about. Because there was a rumour recently about these kind of Jedi hunters that work for the Empire who were like a cult and were obsessed with resurrecting the Sith.
Yeah.
Emperor, that would fit.
That would actually fit.
Yeah. And
So there you go, you heard it here.
yeah, I mean, check the article, the website that we'll put in the description.
Yeah.
Because for full details, but I'd be up for that.
That would be interesting, yeah.
Be cool. It's I've watched videos and played it once, and it was an alright game.
I might need to try it then.
I do recommend Knights of the Old Republic. Those games were great.
I think I've played them, yeah.
Oh, fucking phenomenal. If they're canon, then I am happy, because that means Revan is canon.
Ah, yeah, true.
Do you know who Revan is?
Nope.
Okay, fuck. This is where I need Craig Reed, it's like, He gets me. He knows what I mean by this.
He'll be sitting just now going, oh, that's me.
Yeah, it's like, I'm special. I was mentioned.
I've had my mention in this episode. Yeah. God damn it, Craig.
And what's our next topic?
Oh, Netflix. They're getting their own wee shows, and one that's to air in 2015 is the new Daredevil.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
It will be interesting. It won't be Affleck.
He wasn't the problem with that film. Yeah, May 2015 is when the show airs. And yeah, what's your thoughts on?
Well, I'll still see costumes and stuff from it. So
but
there's not really. I've not really looked into it, so I don't know if there has been anything revealed from it.
they haven't revealed the Daredevil outfit
No,
yet.
there you go then.
But what do you think of the cast?
I've not seen it.
Oh,
I've just said I've not looked into it.
sorry. Charlie Cox is playing Daredevil. He's in. You ever seen Stardust?
Yes.
He was the main guy.
What?
Yeah,
He's going to be Daredevil.
He's Daredevil, yeah.
And
I'm keep an open mind. Keep an open mind.
I'll need to see how he does.
Vincent D'Onofrio. You'll probably know him best from Law and Order, Criminal Intent. Okay.
Nope.
The first Men in Black film.
Okay, who was he in it?
He was the cockroach guy.
Cockroach guy. Ah, ooh.
Yeah, he's playing the Kingpin.
Ooh.
Yeah, he looks perfect for the role.
That works. I like that.
There's a few others, but I can't quite recall. Rosario Dawson. Convenient enough, she was in Men in Black too. Yeah, she's going to be in it. I'm not sure who she's playing though. But good actress. And she was in Clerks too as well. I love Clerks too. I love
Not
Clerks.
seen it.
Oh, Kim Smith films, brilliant. Yeah, what out of the Netflix Marvel shows, what's your most anticipated? Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, The Defenders.
Well, Defenders is kind of all of them.
Yeah,
Like for me, it's Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
Because doesn't he get his powers off a dragon?
I see. I don't know enough about it. I know he's got like a dragon symbol or something, and he's like, "Wah!" And
Oh, that was very descriptive there.
yeah, it's.
I think I could be 100% wrong on this, but I think he does get martial arts training off a guy.
That's very descriptive.
Yeah, that's very descriptive too. But I think the Iron Fist powers do come from a dragon.
That'd be cool.
I think
Dragons are awesome.
dragons are awesome. But yeah, that's the one I'm looking forward to is Iron Fist. I nearly forgot his name there. I couldn't remember.
Also, did you ever watch the Spartacus TV show?
Nope.
Okay. Because Stephen S. DeKnight is the guy that is showrunning Daredevil. It was something Drew Goddard or whatever, but he's doing Sinister Six instead.
Oh, fair enough.
And what's our next topic?
That was it.
Oh, is that it? That was quick.
It's a quick episode today.
Disappointed.
It's fine when you've got your full episode at the weekend.
Oh.
Remember, it's only
What
today. What day is today? Wednesday. It's only Wednesday.
What are we going to talk about at the weekend? We went through all the big stuff.
Well, by then we will have seen Guardians of the Galaxy.
We hope.
We hope. Well, I'm going to see it.
I don't have the money to see it.
Remember, you're in my bag with all my camera equipment.
Oh yeah. Well, we need to schedule this. Yeah. What can be our end question? Because we always have an end question.
We do. We've seen Deadpool's finally getting its own film. What would you like to see get its film? Like comic book character related? Who would you like to see that doesn't already have a film?
Any comic book character, who would I like to see?
Yeah.
Devil Dinosaur.
Fair enough.
No. I don't know. It'd be between either Batwoman, I love Batwoman, or X-23.
Ooh.
Oh, in fact, the next Wolverine film, I really hope, because it's rumoured to be Hugh Jackman's last, I really hope X-23's in it, because that would be a great dynamic.
That would be.
Love X-23.
Oh, excuse me.
And how about you, Chris? What character would you really like to see? You can't choose one that's getting a TV show or a film. Like, you can't choose Iron Fist.
I was about to say Deadpool as well.
No,
he's finally
yeah,
getting
he's
it.
finally coming. Although technically you could argue that he's already been, but no, we're not counting that.
No, we're not.
Fucking,
I
he
don't
sewed
really-
up his mouth.
I don't really know, because, like, the Hulk, he has... Yeah, the first one was terrible. The second one was okay.
I like the second one.
It was okay. And he has been in the Avengers, so...
He was great in the Avengers.
Well, brilliant in the Avengers. And seeing Deadpool's finally getting his film, we just don't know
I'm
when.
sure you have other superheroes and superheroines that you like.
Red Hulk.
Red Hulk.
Thunderbolt Thaddeus Ross.
Yeah, oh, well done for that.
I'd like to see him have a film,
Like appear in a future Hulk film or his own.
his own.
Wow. Could he pull that off? Like, I haven't read enough of.
If it
Red
was
Hulk.
about the Thunderbolts, Deadpool would be in it.
Yeah,
Punisher would be in it.
yeah.
Elektra would be in it.
Did they have the rights to? I know they have Daredevil back. Did Electro come with Daredevil?
I'm not too sure.
Right. Yeah, that could work.
So maybe a Thunderbolts film, I'd like to see that. Because Ghost Rider's in it as well.
Venom as well in the comics.
So yes, how could I forget about Venom?
Oh, fucking Venom. I would have said Venom, but he's getting his own movie, so I mean.
Oh yes, so yes.
Although that's with Sony though, and their cinematic universe isn't looking so good right now.
No.
Oh, poor Sony. But yeah, are you disappointed that some of the stuff that wasn't announced at Comic-Con? Like, I mean, there was this huge speculation that Marvel was going to announce all these
All its Phase 3
films, like
things.
Doctor Strange 4 free, Avengers free,
Do
etc.
you know, see,
Black Panther.
I think it was a few days after I put up our episode
Yeah.
saying about who was going to be, or who was rumoured to be Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Machinima put up a video saying about who was going to be Doctor Strange.
Ah, nice.
We beat them to it. I was happy with that.
It's like screw you, Machinima.
Like, we did a thing first, but no one cares.
We're here for hiring, by the way, Machinima. You know, wink,
Yeah.
wink.
Nudge, nudge, punch, punch.
We beat you to something, so bring in competition, as it were. Yeah.
I'm sure I could replace Spill.
Who?
He's one of their new main people.
Ah.
I'm sure I could replace him.
I'll nod and smile, like I know what you're talking about.
Well, seen that's us.
Yeah.
And we've had our final question.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to answer it, stick your answer in the comics. In the comments.
If we have our own comic, then life is complete. That's awesome.
That would be genius. Get Alice on that.
Yeah. She's a good artist.
She is indeed. Right, so seen that's us.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, comment, etc. Really
All
help.
the usual hoary stuff.
Yeah, it helps us out.
It does indeed.
And tell us what you'd like to see from future episodes.
If you want to see or listen to more side episodes, we can do stuff like that if you want, and we'll continue with the main ones.
And we got our Doctor Who series coming up, remember?
Oh yeah.
So that's
The intro for that is finally finished.
It's brilliant.
It's very good.
And so keep an eye out for The Infinite Geek, where big things are coming.
We hope.
Yeah.
So catch us after.
See ya.
Bye.